Where is Waldo Stadium? Kalamazoo, Michigan. It is the home of the Western Michigan Broncos, and the fans have been eager for this showdown for a while. Today, an intra-conference battle between a couple of MAC rivals. As we'll see, the Delaware Blue Hens taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Broncos will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Delaware's offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
The Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. And the Blue Hens are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Hauls it in. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line and brings up 4th down. The Blue Hens decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. So Western Michigan's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
But they need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Surging forward on the sneak. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. To the air on 1st down. A strike downfield. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. There he goes. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. And the Blue Hens want to move quickly.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Blue Hens now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to sling it on second down. He's got it. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Blue Hens need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Completes it in the middle. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. All the way back to the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. Caught over the middle. It's DeMarco. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
First down for the offense.
Out of the gun. The inside handoff to the running back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a third down conversion to avoid punt. Throws to the tight end. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down. And the Broncos line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Makes the catch. It's Marks. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
The Blue Hens come to the line in the hurry-up.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And the Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff to the single back. Got the first down and more. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The play action fake. Finds his tight end. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Looking to pass. It's Reynolds. Caught in the backfield. It's Allen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Marks. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. And some room to work. Breaks into the open. Lowers those pads. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here's the return from inside his 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Scanning the field, it's Reynolds. It's complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looking to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Running to Green. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes. It just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he made that extra point. The wet turf, no problem at all. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. Florida Atlantic delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the American. Trust me when I say the party is on in Boca. Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on second down. Got it set up on the outside. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. The Blue Hens will hustle to the line. Third down play from the gun. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And the Blue Hens will call on their punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to throw on first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Finds the tight end. And they swarm him under. Now facing a third and long. The snap sets up to throw. Flips it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen passes. It just never developed. The Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Dropping back, it's Reynolds. Oh, they're after him. Finds his man. It's Buckley. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. Here's the give off the left side. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll throw on third and short. Fires to the middle. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Broncos send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And the Blue Hens need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the ball comes to rest right there. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to fire on second down. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. So third and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Looking down the middle. Picked off. turnover in their own end. Touchdown, Blue Hens! The defense putting points on the board.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick six.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes that...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game. And now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
The Broncos will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got his man. Got enough space. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Man, he looks like he's in a rhythm on this drive, right? 3 for 3. He's going where he needs to go with the football. The defense doesn't have any answers for him. Find the offensive coordinator. I'm letting this guy keep chucking it down here close to the goal line.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll try to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Delaware.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. A very efficient 5-way scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Looking for blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw, it's Reynolds. Makes the grab down the middle. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And the throw out to the sideline for just a few yards. So now it's second and long. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got it behind the line. It's Buckley. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
The Blue Hens will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
And the Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Back to pass, it's Reynolds. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. He'll try the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Blue Hens moving quickly to the line.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pre-firing. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
The short hands, it's Tyree. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Blue Hens will snap it on first and 10.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it. But you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out fast. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. Snap to the back. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. And the Blue Hens will punt it away on fourth down. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Knocked down behind the line for the 2nd straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. He lobs one high down the left side. Trying to find the end zone.
3rd down and long is the hardest down to execute in football, but this offense made it look easy. Nice job being aggressive, making the big play down the field, and now set up in a position where they can go get a touchdown on 1st and goal.
The Blue Hens line it up with a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 3rd and goal for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
All right, nice job, defense. Backs against the wall. You did your job setting up 4th down. Just be careful, though, because this is a team that's shown they can fake field goals. Your guys have to be alert.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead's extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Men, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Kentucky needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to South Carolina. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. Leaves it with the running back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good, but I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Snatches it on the right. It's a seam wide open. He's up, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with a scintillating big play. 83 yards on the touchdown pass. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's 1 step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
And the Blue Hens headed quickly to the line. On 3rd down, going up top. They'll run the screen. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Blue Hens will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Nice move there. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And the Blue Hens look to keep this drive humming. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Delaware. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll try to tack on 1 more. The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll leave it with him. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. And what a huge play for this offense after that great run.
You cannot let that happen to you defensively. That is the definition of getting gashed. They didn't have 1 guy in their front 7 even get a finger on that guy.
The Broncos in the hurry-up. The give to the tailback. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. To the air, it's Reynolds. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got him. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They'll move the tight end. Looking for space. It's Buckley. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. And the Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Western Michigan. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The give from the gun. Plows through the defense. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Got his man on the right.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
The Blue Hens racing to the line in the hurry up. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the defense.
He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. On third and long, he has to throw for it. They've got the screen set up. There he goes. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on fourth down. Kick is in the air. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to throw, it's Reynolds. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's fourth down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. From the gun, the ground game. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24.
Well, no mystery on that play call, right? You've got the lead late in the game. You've gotten the ball back on the other side of the 50 on your opponent's side, and so you're just going to run it. And it's fine if they know that. You just want to stay on the field and bleed this clock, and you got to start thinking about where are your best runner runs. Which side of this offensive line is the strongest? Which guys defensively do you want to attack so you can take as much time off the clock as possible?
That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. From the gun, the running back looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Delaware. And they take it in for 6 more points. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Reynolds. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. He splits the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on first down that just goes awry? They're dealing with a second and long. Hand off from the shotgun. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout, Western Michigan.
To the air on first down. Finds a spot in the middle. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
First down.
Wants to throw on first down. They get to him as he throws. Finds his target down the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. They reached into the bag of tricks on third down, and it did not work. Just 1 for 3 on fourth down today, but they'll try to move those chains with this play. Makes the grab. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to win.